on doctors' fingers if they have nails.
Wait, what
to
is
check
this?
to
It's an invention that you just thought up?
yeah.
Okay.
For female doctors who have nails and want to keep them, they can put a little rounded cork that goes over their fingernail
And also
and kind of to a point so it helps, the
for the comfort
comfort to get
and
in.
enjoyment
Yeah.
of the patient.
All the pleasure you need.
Right.
And it gives her a little extra depth in case
Right,
she
she can- so
accidentally
she can-
stumbles on the spot.
So she can hit that prostate.
Yeah, she hits that prostate,
Oh.
presses down, and
Oh,
now
oh.
it's worth not having
Yeah,
insurance.
because then
Okay.
then she could really make sure things working.
She's checking all your plumbing.
Right?
It comes out of here, comes out of there, comes out. Everything
Yeah.
seems to be working fine.
Everything's fine. Everything.
Everything
Yeah,
is
and they
awesome.
just take the little chucks and tear it off and then wipe it down. And
Yeah, throw the cork right in
sanitize
there.
it, throw the cork in there.
If expensive hospitals will use balsa wood, but my doctor is going to use cork.
Cork. I think cork is good.
But what if it comes off and gets stuck up there then?
It'll be in a glove.
Oh, it'll be inside the
You
glove.
got to put the glove over it.
You have
Okay.
to put the glove over it. There
Yeah.
you go. But she just got big corky fingers.
So it's just like those little tips that you put on like cat's claws?
Yeah, sure, like that.
So
but
then it'll
kinda
claw
like-
up your rectum.
Yeah.
You don't
I don't
want to
get
claw
my
the side.
rectum all clawed up.
What if she rips into a polyp or something?
Right.
I'm pretty sure
Polyps?
any doctor that's doing that doesn't have nails anyway.
No, that's
No.
not true because
Your dad
I
said her
did. It's
his
not
doctor
fun.
had nails.
Oh,
Will's
really?
had nails.
Yeah, I'm
No,
thinking.
that wasn't his doctor.
Oh,
When
a
my
female.
dad did it,
She didn't have big Fred Flintstone fingers to get all up in there.
he went in to see his doctor to get the prostate check, and they said, "Is it okay if we bring some like interns in to like whatever
Watch?
to
whatever.
watch?"
Yeah,
Like,
I know. That's
for
how
like
they
a
learn.
whatever. But then like it was a chick, and like he was like, "Is it okay if she like does it?"
Yes,
You're
if she
damn right.
fingers your
And now he's
bunghole,
like,
Did he?
you don't want to be rude.
Hey, did he give her a tip?
He
You
just
got
said
to tip her. If it's a girl, you got to give him a tip.
he said it was very uncomfortable, and it was also just unexpected. It was
Listen,
not what he was expecting.
That's what I'm expecting those fingernails. And then she went deep. And,
He
and I'm
wasn't
not going to
prepared.
lie to you. After I came, I said, can I smoke in here? Here's $100, sweetie. I'll see you in a month. Because, at my age, you have to have that prostate checked
You
quite a
do.
bit.
Yeah, you got to take care of that.
Yeah.
Serious. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, hit the start now. Welcome back, Universe. Off the Rails podcast, episode
481. Yes. See, I
We
remembered.
made it to 481.
Oh, we've done
481.
So many episodes.
This is the funniest thing. I found there are now the Werthers, the
Caramels.
caramel. There's a chocolate
Caramel?
covered caramel.
Ooh, he's all fancy. He says caramel.
And I let
Caramel,
it slide.
caramel.
He'd never let me slide on that.
Caramel.
See,
How do you say it? Caramel?
I'm
I
a-
say
It's
caramel.
I'm a better
Caramel.
person. I let shit slide.
Oh,
I
you
just
see, I'm
roll it
better.
off like a
I'm better.
good human. I don't have to call out everyone's
Have you
mistake
tried the chocolate
because I'm
covered
insecure about the way
caramels?
I talk.
Oh, it's chocolate, not chocolate.
No,
Chocolate caramel.
It's chocolate covered caramels, dude.
I know. My dad
Werther's.
eats them by the
They're brand new.
factory box that they ship the stores in. My mom gets them one every
Chocolate
month.
covered caramels.
What does
Really?
he get? Yeah, the Werther's caramels.
He just has the soft.
These
the
says
soft
yeah. This is
caramel.
brand new.
My dad ain't got all his teeth
It's
anymore,
a soft
so it's
caramel,
a soft.
but it's
he's down to.
it's dipped in chocolate.
Got to get him some of those.
They're new. It says on the bag, brand new. Let me tell you something. So I bought a bag, and I went around and I was passing them out to my coworkers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Not
Pass-
out of your white van to children.
no. So I passed it to one of my coworkers, and she gave me the perfect response. She said, "Thanks, Grandpa."
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah,
The pocket full of Werthers. Except those would melt in your pocket.
yeah.
No,
You
I
got
had
to
'em in the
upgrade to the
bag.
hard ones.
I'm
now.
gonna I'm gonna bring a bag in. I'm
That's
gonna share.
funny.
You
with
got a new fanny
They're
pack. You could be
amazing.
keeping all your
You
hard
could
candies.
be.
No, I'm
You
saving them.
could have your fanny pack at work and then
Full of
hand out
candy.
caramels out of your fanny pack.
I can't wear that. That's more casual. I can't wear
That's
that
the
to work.
Beatles.
They won't allow it. They won't
Beatles
allow it
are
at work.
classy.
Mm.
They
though.
won't allow it at work.
On Candy Talk,
I'm gonna
It's-
call your boss. I think
I
you're
brought
lying.
in a bag
It's
of
not
I'm gonna
allowed.
call your boss and ask if Will can wear his candy fanny pack.
I brought in a bag of raisins for my coworkers, and
Ooh.
they had never had them before, and everyone thought that they had raisins in them. And
So
they were
did
like,
I.
"Oh,
That's
does
why I
this
never
have
eat 'em.
raisins in
The
them?"
reasons that we're here.
And I'm
I
like,
love 'em.
"No, they're like chocolate covered chocolate caramels."
Yeah,
they're
chocolate.
amazing.
They
Well,
should have changed the name.
The
Turned me
Werthers
off.
are like reasons, but they're shaped
It's
differently.
a play
and
on like
they're-
it gives you a reason
They're
to.
soft. Give
I
me
don't
the
know.
reason. Anyway, they
That.
make. They're softer and they're better than
You
they're
coulda
better than
said-
reasons.
Give me. They
They're
could have called
better
them
than
wants.
reasons.
Give me the want to do that. Give me the want to eat. Wants. I would.
Give
I
me
would
the
have tried.
want is better than give me the reason.
When it's too close to
Give me the
raisins and you hate raisins, you
reason.
don't gamble.
it
on
doesn't
something
say
that
it's not called
Let me
raisins.
tell you
I've
something.
had craisins
No, but let me tell you
raisins in there.
something.
and
The
cranberry.
the chunkies have raisins. I love them. A
Well,
chunky
you
with
see-
nuts and raisins? Are you kidding me?
That the reasons people thinking raisins in them are like people thinking big red soda is like
Cinnamon.
cinnamon soda.
What?
She gets this
Well,
cream
the big
soda
red
called
gum
Big Red.
is cinnamon.
That's right.
And you used to not be able to get big red anywhere in like Wisconsin. We would get it in Indiana when my mom went to visit her family, and she'd bring cases home. And the first day that she saw them at like the pig, she was like, "Whoa." She got a whole bunch of them. She filled her cart, and everyone in the line at the register was like, "What is that? Is that cinnamon soda?"
It's cream.
And now
Because
they
they
sell
saw
it
the
all the
big
time
red.
now.
Well,
It's
they
cream
had
soda.
a strawberry soda down in New Orleans. And you know what it was called?
Strawberries soda.
Pop Rouge.
Pop
Okay.
Rouge. So it's
Pop
red.
Rouge.
Red soda.
There you go.
All right.
Pop, and they were delicious too. It was probably
Hey, if you want to
similar
go to
the
New
Big Red.
Orleans or buy a house there, you know
Ooh,
who you should
yeah.
call?
Roy.
Roy at cbhsr.com or give him a call 414-235-0763.
Molly, join in
They-
on the phone call.
Yeah.
number.
I can't remember the phone number. I'm sorry.
I wrote it on the board a while
I
ago.
can't see it. It's behind
You
the
can't
curtain.
memorize one phone number.
Nope.
for
Hey, Coldwell
Roy.
Banker Home Sale Realty. They'd love to be your go-to for
They
all your
would.
real estate
They
needs.
would.
They made us a lot of money in a couple of years.
They are amazing.
All right. Well, this week we got a NASA Asteroid Filter Fun, Never China's Fault, Stripper's Eyes View. Record I think I could break. 3D printed parts, church work, AI, a bunch of AI, dress coded, a reality check, gene editing, no more Elvis weddings,
All right.
sperm ban,
What?
an I'm offended coin, and somehow we will get Will his sex robots
Sex
in
robots!
this episode.
No way.
Wait, mate. We have to do
There
that.
can't be any more sex robot
But
stories.
Well, we
no more Elvis weddings.
Nope, the likeness can no longer be used
Wait,
for
what?
weddings. I'll get to that. We'll
Oh,
get
okay.
to that.
Okay,
let's-
we'll get to it.
that's-
No,
I'm
we'll
not
do
that
it.
big a fan, but like you can't take that from people, man.
Wait, so why is this coming up now that you can't? But can you still do the lookalike contests? And there's impersonators all over the place that make a living doing Elvis impersonations.
Yep, not weddings.
So they
Why?
can't perform a
No
wedding?
more chapels.
Can they be
company.
at the wedding and sing a little song afterwards?
You can't use his likeness, so I don't know.
Oh,
Why?
it's-
Who
Wait,
would
wait,
his
wait.
people
It
that-
says Las Vegas chapel. So this is just specifically in this chapel or in Las Vegas?
Licensing company that controls the name and image of the king
king?
is ordering Sin City chapel operators to stop using it. And
Okay.
Elvis. So you can't use
Why?
the
Why?
king
Why can't they? There are a lot of Elvis fans. They wouldn't get married by an Elvis
because the Elvis estate is not
Fuck
getting
them.
the money
Fuck them.
for you.
Fuck them. It's just the guy who
It's his
looks
brand,
like
man.
Elvis. Okay, then he doesn't call himself the king,
I
and he
think
could still
he's
put on the
saying
jumpsuit.
that the people that control his image are just saying, hey, we can't just keep doing all of these
Free wedding.
free Elvis weddings.
We need our cut. Elvis
Or
is-
maybe just that you're using his image to sell weddings, maybe? That's the problem.
they're not getting their cut somehow, and
Yeah.
it's
And look,
it's not right.
I'm
I
sure that
understand.
only works in the United States. So couples, if you still want that, You can go down to
You
Mexico
can go to Graceland.
and get married by Elvis.
Is it popular anywhere
Mexican-
else
Oh,
to
yeah.
get Elvis weddings,
Yeah.
or is it just I know
I think it's
the
a
most of the
Vegas-y
time I hear
thing,
about it.
yeah.
It's
Oh
a
no, I
Vegas
think
wedding.
people come to Vegas from all over to get that.
Sure.
Right, but
So
does
I don't
anywhere
think
else
it's-
do it?
Well, they say and stop. We'll pay them a little, like a fee to use it. I
Yeah,
think
that's what I
fair.
say. $25
Yeah.
extra
So-
or something.
Yeah.
Can
What do
we
you think?
start up an Elvis impersonator wedding chapel in Wisconsin and like make it a tourist destination?
Probably if it was in the Dells, that sounds like a good spot for it.
Oh, the Dells would be perfect for it.
I mean, now there's an open market for it. If we can still do
we
it
could
here,
do a tiki Hawaii Elvis themed
There you
water
go.
park.
Blue Hawaii.
Blue Hawaii, the Elvis Water Park.
there we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank you very much.
We got
The-
some good impersonators in the area.
You can
too.
have like the
Yeah.
Royal Flush, one of them big slides that just
the Royal Flush.
it'll be like a toilet bowl, it'll just spin you down and
I
drop you
think
in
they
the pool.
probably
Yeah,
have
they
a
do.
ride named that.
The Royal Flush.
But that would be funny as an elf. Oh, that's
Yeah.
bad.
The Love Me Tender ride.
We don't even need chairs. Everybody can sit on a jailhouse rock. It'll be cheap. We'll do it on the cheap.
Oh, the puns.
You know, I just really like I feel about the Beatles. I never had that kind of love for Elvis. I saw he was talented, but I mean, some people like they do pilgrimages to Graceland, and I
Yeah.
really don't have any interest. I mean, like,
Not really. It was
but like,
before.
if people want to get married by an Elvis impersonator, why not, man?
I know. Well, and he was before my time, really. So I
Yeah,
never
so you
got
don't even
into the Elvis
understand it.
craze.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun. I think the impersonations are fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's also that's a town where a lot of entertainment's going down. Don't take that away from people, man. There are a lot of people that devoted their life to being an Elvis.
It'll be interesting to see
Just sad.
what replaces that, because the chapels are going to come up with some other kind of like
I don't-
Prince.
they're going to
Michael
replace it with
Jackson?
something. And what are all those Elvis impersonators going to do now?
They're going
Like,
to have to
gonna
learn
find
how to
something else.
be Prince or
I
Michael
guess, yeah.
Jackson.
Now it's only the major leagues of Elvis impersonators. You can't be like a double A
Yeah.
wedding impersonator. You know, if
Well,
you're not good
listen,
enough to get in the Hard
in the
Rock
Elvis?
show,
But listen, if you can't be like, you can't get an Elvis impersonator in Las Vegas, that's when you go to Atlantic City and
Reno,
Reno, and you get that class of Elvis impersonator.
you don't
Atlantic
have
City
to.
Elvis impersonator sounds great to me. Because
No, I own a boat. I can take you on a lake and marry you. I'm a captain.
That's true. He is.
It's a or rowboat.
What-
Did
it's
you
a-
know about that rule?
No.
If you're
Yeah.
like a captain, a boat captain, you can legally marry someone on the water, like on your boat.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. Didn't you ever see the Love Boat? Oh,
So I
before
can
your
dress
time.
up like Elvis. I'll
On a boat.
roll out here in the Milwaukee River. We'll drift for a little bit to get away from the city
So
noise.
you're the Elvis right before he died on the toilet.
I'll have a green jello in a toilet. I can.
He can do the Elvis lip.
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
man. That's not good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, baby.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Mine just turns.
I can't
All
do that.
all I do is Johnny Bravo. I can't. I can't do Elvis. I only hear Johnny Bravo.
So he was doing the lip actually just earlier this week, and then I realized that I can't.
Yeah.
It's not a skill that everyone has. I can't do it.
She
I
can
tried, and
only
I
do
screwed
the
up my face.
sucking motion. That's
I-
all she can do with her
I
lips.
screwed up my face so bad trying to do the lip. I can't do it. I can't.
Did you hear what he said?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I ignored
She
him.
ignores
She
me,
just
man. It's-
barreled right through.
I heard him.
She can do the
can't-
sucking motion.
That's it. That's
Too
all.
bad you can't get her to suck your penis.
Well, there were a couple other ones that you missed in the last show too. So
All right.
go back and listen.
All right. So the last show I did was a hot seat show, and I did
Yeah.
a joke about Americans not using the metric system because NASA said something was the size of 3 giraffes.
Yeah.
Well, another asteroid is coming, and NASA lets you know that it is 3 times the size of a blue whale.
Ooh,
Again with the animals.
it's gonna skim past her.
Wait, so the last one was they were comparing it
A
to giraffe.
blue whale
and now,
is big.
A blue whale is big, and I only learned that it is three school buses is how big a blue
Is
whale
it
is.
also like a sperm whale?
No, it's bigger than a sperm whale. You're
so
gonna,
there's 3 blue whales in like a group coming hurtling down.
So I don't
towards
know
us.
if it. Okay, if you break it
They
down to,
more amble. They don't hurdle.
would it be 9 school
If they're
buses?
coming from space, they're hurtling.
Like 3 by 3 by 3?
Yeah.
Would that be the size? Because
Yeah.
if a
That's a
blue
big
whale is
hunk.
3 school buses and this is 3 blue whales, this is 9 school buses. We can break it down.
Oh
But
my
is it
God.
in like park 3 by 3 by 3, or is it 9
no,
school
3 by
buses
3 by
long?
3?
I
It's a
don't know.
big hunk of.
Okay.
They showed a picture of
That's
it.
big. Wait, so that they're saying it's coming
It's going to
towards us?
skim past the Earth.
Skimming past.
Well, what we
Okay.
found out, which NASA does not want to admit, so this is kind of hilarious to me, is they bragged that all their satellites, we've got the asteroids mapped out for the next 10,000 years. We ain't even got to worry for 10,000 years. We figured it all out.
How?
And then, whew, like one came whizzing by.
They didn't figure it out.
And
And
they
then
didn't know about
another
it?
one came whizzing by. Whew, and there's all
Whoops.
these gaps. And they're like,
We missed those.
shit, if that thing doesn't reflect light, we can't fucking see it.
No, they said we got it all figured out, and then God said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah. Oh, you got it all figured out. And then it goes, zoom. Like, that was fucking close. That's way closer than the one in 10,000 years. And we didn't even see it. They thought we had it all
the
mapped.
size of 3 whales, if it hits the Earth, is that catastrophic damage?
I would think so, probably.
Like,
I guess
just
it would-
destroy us all.
With the kinetic energy, speed is a factor. So it's got to be like how fast it's coming to.
The thing is, well, they said that they think that caused the extinction of the dinosaurs, and the big one was at the Yucatan Peninsula, and I think they said it was like a couple of miles big.
Oh, that one would kill us. I know once you start talking miles, you're fucked.
That's the thing that bothers me
Mm.
of all of everybody getting wiped out. I mean, I know my time's going to come, and I'm okay with that.
Does this say nothing needs to be this big? What?
Yeah.
But like thinking of all
3
of
school
human
buses.
race being wiped out, that just breaks my heart.
A blue whale's heart is the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. They just won't use measurements.
So
And
is
its tongue
mine.
weighs as much as an elephant.
Well,
And a human
Molly.
child could crawl through its arteries. There is
but it's easier to
Molly.
picture something like that than to say it's this many feet or
Meters.
this many meters.
Everybody's been to the zoo. Not
Everyone-
everybody measures the same.
Everyone knows, yeah, what a Volkswagen looks like, how big it is.
It's
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what's bigger than you think.
Molly's big old slobber knocking milk jug truck tits.
Truck tits. What is that?
It's just big. It takes.
He's trying to think of things to compare it to.
No, I'm trying to think how many tits of yours would make a blue whale. So we can break this down
Well, you're
to
gonna
the
be
size of the
calculating that
asteroid into the size of your tits.
How many of Molly's tits would that asteroid be?
So, okay, how many? We can do this. How many of your tits can fit in a school bus?
I don't know.
10,000
Sure.
times 3,
10,000 tits.
30,000 times 3 again, 90,000 of your tits, which are bigger than you think, so probably 75,000, crashing on, all gobbed together and smashing the planet.
Wouldn't they bounce off? Because they're tits.
But it's the cold of space, so they'd be like an ice chunk of tits.
Oh,
Absolute zero out there.
icy tits.
As
Those are
hard
nice.
as
Oh.
those nipples can get to, so
Oh
they're gonna
my!
be
They will
pointy.
cut through things.
They'll
They
rip
might
through the air.
cause like an oil spill or something.
Milks.
Just Jesus.
The tit asteroid hit the Earth and milk shot up.
Just like a volcano. Of...
yeah. I just, you guys just want to see something I found funny.
Sure.
It is Molly's favorite
Oh.
movie, Twilight.
Oh my gosh, that is not close to my favorite movie.
They put
Oh,
a filter
Molly.
on it.
Do not.
You like Twilight?
do not even
Which
put
one?
that out. Don't even joke
This
about that.
is made it better. They used a
Good.
filter on it.
Any filter would probably make that movie
Molly,
better.
you like that movie?
Okay, you ready for the filter video?
Do it.
Here we go.
I hope it's like
Look at their faces.
Oh my.
He stopped the truck and they got the stomach.
wait, why has it got the Harry Potter music in the
I
background?
don't know. He's stopping it. And she goes, oh. Fucking stop the truck! You stop the truck! Oh my god!
It's a lady dying in laughter in the background too.
It's the faces, man.
What kind of filter is that?
It's
don't
probably
know.
a Snapchat filter.
It's a Snapchat surprise face filter, and it just works so good in
It
this movie.
clicked.
You know,
yeah.
you can take Snapchat and do that to like any movie with any of the filters.
We may have to play.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
You hear?
She's
having a good
She's
time.
got a great laugh.
Yeah, she's got what is it? She's got asthma or something.
It's that time of year, man. I got asthma too.
Me
So China will never admit fault on anything,
Well,
even
they
if
have
it's
to admit fault on COVID, and something has to be done.
Okay, well, they have to admit fault on this lion at the zoo because all of a sudden this lion got a haircut, right? And then they say
The
people are
lion
taking.
got a haircut. They cut its mane.
What barber is
Okay.
brave enough to cut a
They
lion's hair?
tranquilize it.
Imagine the most racist Chinese way you could cut a lion's hair, like the buck tooth, the mole
With
haircut.
bangs?
They did this to this lion.
He must have
They
been
did
pissed.
not.
Here it is.
Oh my god!
Look at that lion. And they're saying they didn't do that to the lion. That just grew.
No.
I would tell him I like your bangs.
That didn't grow like that.
Yeah, that's
He looks kind of like a beetle.
so now they're like, what'd you do to the lion? Did you cut its hair? And they're like, nope.
They're lying. They're lying
They're
on
lying
the
about
lion.
the lion. That's lion squared.
That's lion
They're
squared.
lying.
You cut it like
They're-
a Mo. You could, like if Mo from the Three Stooges was a lion. That's what.
Yeah, that's a bowl
That's
cut.
lion times lion. That's lion cubed.
Yeah,
They-
you
they-
want.
They tranquilized that lion. They stuck a giant bowl on its head, and they went. "Vrr."
But on a better note, the lion says that his vision's a lot better without the hair in his eyes. Oh, it's cool.
I don't. That are their manes normally a different color than the rest
Yeah,
of
they
them?
normally are, but I think that's a domesticated lion.
Well,
Yeah,
it's like the same.
it's been
exact
denied
color.
by the zoo
Bred.
at Guangdong Zoo authorities. Say they
What?
did not dare cut the lion's mane. You fucking. It's
Yeah,
well. Then who did?
because
Did they
lion,
chew it in a circle?
they normally have like, like kind of like Rod
That's way
Stewart
too
hair.
clean a lion. They definitely someone cut it.
With the lion sleeping.
That poor
and they
lion.
sneak in with the little beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, this is what a lion is supposed to look like. Here,
Show him, show him.
we'll just. Bam.
Yeah.
Not combed down and cut in a perfect circle, you turds. This is a
Yeah,
lion.
That's a lion.
Yeah, someone gave him like a day at the spa and was all proud of the way
It
it
looked
looked.
like a
and
lion.
Lion had a
used-
spa day.
You know when a kid cuts their hair with the training scissors and it's all wonky? That's kind of look like they let a kid with
I
the
like
safety
her idea.
scissors.
The lion had a spa day. They did his nails.
At least they didn't like dye the fur a different color and give it like the poofy like poodle cut on the like tail.
It was waking up before.
Maybe
yeah,
cut
the
it.
before
poodle
they
cut on the
finished.
tail would have been great, don't you think?
On a lion.
Yeah.
All right, I got the best tip ever. So, if you want to know if we're going to go into a recession or when to get in the stock market, strippers know.
What?
Here's a stripper, and this is like well known throughout the stripper world and by some stock buyers. When rich people are not spending their money on sex workers and strip clubs,
Oh,
when they're not seeing the money come in, then we
they
know.
something's up.
And they're not seeing the money come in right now. And everyone's like, I don't think we're in a recession. And she said in 2007, I told everybody the same thing. Same businessmen coming in real tight. They don't do much and
Yeah.
they don't come in as much anymore. And we hit a recession.
I mean, that makes sense.
Ask any stripper. You have to be aware how rich
Well, you-
people are and how they spend their
Inflation's
money.
the worst it's been in 40 years. I mean, everything costs more.
If they're not throwing their money around,
At the strip club, you know it's bad. So everybody's like, really? You ask a stripper? And that is the best way.
That's why Tom
Yeah.
got glitter on him, Molly. He
Was
was
He was doing
interviewing-
research.
He was doing research for the
Recon Roy
show.
and I were
It's
at the
okay.
strip club.
You can drag poor Roy into it.
That's okay. I had the same glitter.
Yeah, Molly gets way more fucking attention than me at a strip club.
I did.
You did, you do.
I do.
Yeah, you do. All right. Here's a record I think I can break. I think I can break this record. What do you think the Guinness World Record is for speed eating Carolina Reaper chilies?
Ooh.
Oh,
Well,
how
you
many?
can eat
Three.
them fast.
Three?
Only 3 chilies, and they're about
Carolina Reaper's the hottest chili.
I know they are, but it takes a while for the heat to kick in. So if you just jam them in, you're going to be hurting. But I would think you could eat more than 3.
well, no, it's how fast can you eat 3?
Oh.
So the world
15 seconds.
Okay, the world record is 8.72 seconds.
Okay. Are they going to show it?
We can
Oh.
Do
definitely
you have
show
to
it.
do them one at a time?
There he goes. And you got to swallow them, so
Oh, God.
It's got to be difficult to chew that and swallow it.
No, it's going to be difficult to shit later.
what if you don't
It's
chew
gonna
I
it?
was just going to say,
burn.
do you have to chew them? You probably have to chew them because that's where the heat
Yeah,
comes
because you
from.
could swallow it. You wouldn't get it in your
If
mouth.
you just spit it off and swallowed it, you wouldn't be chewing on the seeds and it wouldn't be hot.
Well, it would be
They
hot,
gotta-
but not crazy hot.
I couldn't
No.
stop the music. I had to close the screen and bring it back up so I can see you.
All of the.
Do you want to try it?
Oh, his first attempt was disqualified.
Because he didn't chew.
That was the 4, 5, and 6 of his second attempt at the world record. He
Well,
was
what-
eating that.
Why
We
did he
saw.
get disqualified the first time?
His first attempt was disqualified.
I bet he didn't chew enough.
Oh, it's telling you how big
Do
and
you want to
badass
try
they are.
that?
No.
How are we going to get a hold of Carolina Reapers?
Well, you can buy them.
Yeah, you can buy them. But listen, Tom, this is the thing.
I would do it right now.
Why would you put yourself through that pain?
To set the world record
But
Do you
it's
know
on the
what-
show?
You know what's going to happen when you go to take a shit, when those things pass through your gut?
You know what I'm
So-
going to do?
Tom,
I'm gonna
you just
when
I
I'm
got
done-
over shitting like crazy.
When I'm done with it, yeah,
He's
my
good.
biome is great, but then I'm going to eat like a ton of cheese and fill my belly with cheese so that Reaper gets lost in the shit.
Okay.
That's my strategy.
So-
Or you may get plugged up with Reaper in your gut.
Oh, after the cheese, I will eat spinach
So what we would
salads.
have to do is find out exactly what the rules are, so we know why he was disqualified, and then
Yeah, that story
You know
didn't give
what?
me much of that.
I could
we
I-
can find out.
Chew and swallow.
I
3
could
of them,
eat a Carolina Reaper with food. I just don't want to eat it plain like that.
but you're going for a world record, man. You'll be famous.
Nah, I don't
Be
think
world
I don't-
famous.
It means nothing to me to have my name next to something that said you ate a hot pepper fast.
Here's
It means nothing to me.
You
Here's a
ate
question.
something better than other people. That's about all the trophies I can get.
to break a record like that. Do you have to have an official judge?
Yes.
I
Fair.
believe when you are doing a timed event,
Yeah.
and it can be.
But I think if
viewed-
we did it here and timed it,
Wait, so you think that you could beat the
0.2
8.2
seconds,
seconds for chewing a pepper?
yeah,
with all the seeds in it,
just fuck it.
would they just be dry or
I'd
would you like
practice on
one
grape.
that's pickled? Because I think I could handle pickled better because I like the taste of a pickled pepper.
No, it can't.
You
be
can't pickle it. It's got to be raw.
Yeah, because
Because
pickled
if
is
you cook
technically
it, if you
cooked.
pickle it, if you do anything to it, it changes.
You're
the,
not cooking it. What you do is you cook the vinegar and then you pour it over.
Yeah, but it changes it.
Yeah,
I think they
it
got to
would
be
it
raw.
makes it delicious.
it pussifies it.
Yeah.
We're going
No,
for
it's
the world
still
record.
hot. I'm gonna give you some
It's
pickled
still
peppers
hot.
and
It's not as hot.
Do you get 'em
watered
from-
down.
Peter Piper.
Oh
yeah, he
my.
picked the whole peck of pickled peppers. Did you know that?
How many?
A pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
You
Jesus.
are giving our
I'm sorry.
muff a workout. You know how many peas that it stopped from popping?
Peter
was
Piper
like
picked a
just
peck of pickled. I haven't said that for
whacking
years.
it.
I didn't even know I remembered it.
I haven't either. That's one of
Oh
those
my
that just sticks
goodness,
with you.
it does.
Am I hearing?
What?
I thought something was in the wall.
Uh-oh.
Am I freaking out?
You're freaking out.
Tommy.
No, you're rubbing your feet on
You're,
something, right?
you're freaking out, man.
No,
freaking out.
I'm not doing nothing.
Now you know what you're doing,
I'm not.
and you're playing like you're not, and you're gonna do it
Molly,
every 5 minutes or
Molly,
so,
he's
and drive me
paranoid.
fucking nuts
Getting
because
Well-
you know what you're doing.
What you
Well, do
talking
you know how
about?
paranoid he is?
How paranoid is he?
How
He
paranoid am I?
he like for a couple weeks now has been thinking that I am putting stuff in his shoes intentionally just to mess
He
with him.
said that today.
Just his left shoe, and he's like,
No,
"Are you-"
it's normally my right shoe.
Oh,
Today
your
was
right
the first
shoe?
time it was my left shoe.
and
that
that's
I-
his bad foot. You can't.
Yeah,
fuck
don't
with his
fuck.
bad
If you're gonna
foot.
fuck with me, stick with the right
He's like,
one.
Molly,
So-
did you put something in my left shoe?
Right.
And he took it off and he shook it. But you're wearing a brace
He's
on your
been
ankle.
shaking stuff out of his shoes. He actually called me at work the other day, going, "There's stuff in my shoe again. Same shoe. Come on, stop
I had
messing
so
with
much
me."
shit coming out of my shoe. Somebody had to put it there.
What was it? What was in it?
Just like grass and fuzzies, and
And I'm like, man, I wish that I had.
Are you
But if
trying
I
to
had,
drive
I
him
wouldn't be able
crazy?
to.
she's
Little by
doing that.
little?
I am not that
You
good.
both are teaming up on me.
I am not
She
that
goes by-
good.
She's
She's
fucking
got a
with
little
my shoe.
bag of
You're
clippings.
beating on metal
What?
over there or something.
I cannot hold a straight
Banging
face.
heavy metal together somehow.
I can't lie that well. I
She's
cannot.
got a little bag of goodies and she just squirt.
Yeah,
If
just
I
she
was doing
sprinkles
it, I
them.
would not be able to keep a straight face and keep it in for this long.
Tom, maybe it's Barb.
somebody's
Maybe
fucking
it's
with
the
me.
birds.
I wish
They
I had
can't
that
get
They
to
might
my
be
skill.
trying
shoes.
to make a fucking nest.
But then
in
I've
your-
been messing in with him and going, but what if I am that good?
Oh my
what
god.
if I'm just messing with you
No.
about?
What if she is?
It's been fun.
No, she's not.
Tom,
She
she's
can't be.
playing with your head, man.
I am.
And you know, look, you're not young like you used to be.
I'm pretty young.
You're gonna be 38, bro.
And you know what I'm really looking forward to for like the day we release the hot seat show, I believe.
Mhm.
Beavis and Butthead are coming back.
On
Really?
that day, July?
Beavis and Butthead do the universe.
Or
Is that a movie?
Oh no, it's June 23rd.
June?
It's gonna be a movie, and then they're redoing the series there. So we're giving Mike Judge and his Beavis and Butthead a little promo here. Hashtag Beavis and Butthead do the universe.
I haven't watched the trailer yet. Did you watch Beavis and Butthead, William?
Occasionally, my sons like to
I
watch
loved
it.
it.
I
So
never liked it.
the thing, you remember how Beavis and Butthead were?
Yeah.
Well, they go to space somehow, and they get wrapped into something, and they
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
shot into. They're
TP
still,
for my bunghole.
they're
Oh, I'm
still teenagers, but today.
Oh,
So they're doing a really cool, like that's how they're explaining how they're still teenagers. It's kind of nice. It's
and then
neat.
they had that character, that old dude, and he talked like Hank Hill. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
And I think that's
Tom
how Hank
Anderson.
Hill came off of that.
Yep.
That character.
I never liked the show. It was geared towards teenage boys.
It was
Like
so
I
great.
wasn't a teenage boy. I
No,
didn't
I-
get it.
I get it.
didn't get the humor. I never really liked it.
I get what you're saying. No, I see. Because it was kind of sophomoric and annoying at times.
but Tom's gonna see. it
I
in the
was a
theater.
sophomore at the time,
see,
so it fucking
He
hit
was
me
a-
perfectly.
20-year-old sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
97, I was 13.
You know what's like the grown up equivalent to Beavis and Butthead for me now is almost the Always Sunny.
No, she doesn't like that show.
I love Always Sunny.
They're too
Oh,
Anxiety.
It gives me
Uh,
anxiety
why?
watching it.
because
They're
of the
always
stupid
yelling.
mistakes that they make. Oh, the
Because
yelling.
the crazy antics and the yelling and the talking over
Well,
each
you know
other.
what? And I'll tell you
just all
what.
the
I don't know who
stupid-
I like more, but Sweet D is up there, man. She's fucking great.
Yeah.
She's right in there with them.
She's neurotic. They're all neurotic.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise, why
I
would we
can't-
be watching them?
And it sometimes makes me laugh, but I can't stand like sitting and watching it for an
I love
extended-
it. I love it. Is it still on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check out the new seasons. I haven't seen it for a while. It's streaming, right?
I don't
Beavis and Butthead?
No, Always Sunny.
Oh, yeah, you can get it on.
know. You can get it everywhere.
Yeah. So,
We should try to get them on the show. You think they would do it?
oh, definitely. We'll get Danny DeVito in here.
I would love that. I love Danny DeVito,
Me too.
aka Louis De Palma. You remember Louis De Palma?
From Taxi?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember
So-
Louis? It's before your time, huh?
I do not.
I still got up early and watched it. It was on
She
TV
doesn't
when I was a
remember.
kid.
Are
She
you
doesn't remember.
going to the theater like the day that movie comes out?
It's on Paramount Plus, so yes, I'll be home.
Oh, it's coming on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
When is it 23rd?
June 23rd. We're gonna be.
Why don't we
release-
have a watch party?
We're gonna be releasing on the 21st, the hot seat show.
Oh, that would be
More
great.
important.
The
Well-
first 5 episodes will all be out.
The 21st of
On the
June. The
21st.
first 5 episodes.
You can go and binge them all.
Binge them that day.
Sign up.
There's 5. And I already know the first 2 that are in the bank are
3.
awesome. 3. You're
Yeah,
right.
3.
There were
That's
3.
Yeah.
And we have Clay Newman. That was a great show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
All right. So Disney, people found out a trick to get free merchandise from Disney. And now Disney figured out through TikTok that people were scamming them.
Oh no.
How did they do it?
So chicks would wear scantily clad outfits and they would get what's called, what do they call that? Here we go. Basically told the
They
cover
would give
up.
them a shirt.
They would give them a new shirt, dress coded, it's called.
Okay.
Now, do you think this chick's
Oh.
shirt deserves a dress code? Here she is.
Okay, guys, so I just got dress coded in Disney and was forced to buy a shirt in
Now
the
they
shop
make you buy
that
one.
sold like 3 shirts. Couldn't even go to another one.
So it
and
is
I
a
took it
skin
off
tight,
immediately
no
after she walked
bra
away. And
top.
yeah,
Hmm.
I don't think they dress coded her for that because her tits are fully covered. It is skin tight. She has no bra on.
Right.
But what I think, there's strings hanging and she's on a roller coaster park.
Okay.
The
That would be-
strings hang-
so
Look at-
fuck Disney. Boycott.
It ties in the back.
Oh.
You see?
Okay, guys, so I just
I
got
think
dress coded
that
in
would
Disney
be
and
more of
was
a
forced to buy a
reason
shirt in the shop that
So, but
sold
she
like 3
said she had
shirts.
to buy it.
Couldn't even
So
go to
you're saying
another
other
one.
people were getting them
They
free.
were getting free dressing with like low cut in a kid's park. They'll be like, hey, you need to cover that up. Put this shirt on. Here's a Disney shirt.
Mm.
And everybody was like, I can go to Disney and get a free shirt. And Disney's like, okay, we're sick of people doing that. That's got
Well,
to
come
end.
on.
Like they haven't made
Like,
enough money
I was
off of the
just gonna
people
say that.
stepping in front. You've already paid that shirt. I mean, come on.
Like that's
It's like 200
that's
bucks
almost
to get in.
good advertisement because someone who might not have wanted to go to Disney is now going, well, yeah, I'll go and get a free shirt, but they're still gonna pay to get in.
And you could still see
They're
her
gonna bring
nipples
more
through
people.
the shirt.
They're gonna bring more people with them. They're not
They're
gonna go by
gonna
themselves.
bring more people with them.
Hey, remember that strip club that wouldn't let me in because I didn't have sleeves?
Yes.
And I told them to
Give
give
me a
me a
shirt.
shirt. We
And they
had
said-
10 people with us.
They
Did
said
they
no.
give you a shirt?
No, they
No.
wanted him to pay like $30 for a shirt to get in.
I
So
said, give me a shirt. I'll give it to you at the end of the night. I got all these people.
We had like 8 people. with
Spearmint
us.
Rhino in West Bend when
It's
it
out of
was in
business.
West. It's out of
Man.
business.
That
They'd have
serves them right.
Still been in business.
They
that
should have
night.
given you that shirt, and you
For
could have brought
free.
your 8 friends in
Well, we-
and spent plenty of
What
money in there.
business
We had
manager
been
would
hanging out. We decided let's go check
We
out
were all
the strip club
drinking
in
at a-
West Bend.
and we're like, fuck it, let's leave the bonfire and go to the strip club. So
And
we
now
had a
they're out
bunch
of
of
business.
hard-working, well-paid drunk people to come into the strip club.
Yeah.
That's
And
what you
one guy
get.
didn't have sleeves, me,
Yeah.
and they
Why
wouldn't
you
give me a
always
free
gotta
shirt.
have the gun show.
Yeah, I was at a bonfire in the summer.
Yeah, we were hanging out. We weren't planning on going to a
Any
strip
guy
club,
who knew what to do would have.
but then we all left because
All the strippers probably quit. Be like, I'll buy him a shirt. Get him.
Right.
And
get
that's
that
why they went out of business.
plus we had a friend with us who
Drops.
never leaves the strip club without dropping a couple
$1,000.
$100
a
at least.
thousand. That's a couple
What?
hundred. He tells the girls.
what?
Yeah,
Thousands?
yeah.
How much money does he have?
He saves
wanna
it for the
fu-
strip
He's a
club.
I want
truck
to party
driver.
with him.
He's
He's a truck driver.
What about
I've
Molly?
gone through 700 at a strip club.
What
one
about
night.
Molly? How much money would she spend in the strip club?
Molly would have grabbed an
I would have gotten
application.
everything
She'd
bought
have had to
for me all
work it
night.
off. You know how they make people do dishes because they can't pay for lap dances? That's Molly.
Oh,
She'd have to
Molly.
give lap dances to pay for lap dances.
Well, what about
I
a
mean,
little part-time
sure.
gig for her? Because listen,
They
they're-
had pasties on too at that strip club, and I
and-
don't pay for pasties. That's we all decided that night
'Cause look,
that it became like a mantra. We don't pay for pasties.
There's a
We
cover
always
charge
say
to
that.
get in there. They had the t-shirts right up front. There's a cover charge, and they've got
And
all
we're
their
like, we're
drinks
never
overpriced,
coming here
and
then.
Yeah,
You
And
see,
we
they
used to
could have
come
gotten
here.
Molly part-time.
They could have.
They're
we
bigger.
never
They're bigger
once
than they
went-
look.
stepped in there. Nope.
Nope, never went in there.
Jesus.
So anyway, speaking of tits, you think that chick needed to be dress coded? You can't wear. What do you think? I don't know. It's a family park. They're pretty
It
strict
is a
on that.
family park. There are a lot of people there with kids, but I don't think they're paying attention to any chick. They're looking at all the things there are to see for kids. I mean, like, I don't even think they would even notice because that's not what a child goes on in their mind, But I would think if that was my daughter, I'd want her to dress appropriately if she went to the park. I don't think that was appropriate, but I also don't think that
There was
would
no
have
back
cover
to it,
up.
so it only tied around the neck, and
So?
it covered her tits very well all the way, but the back was wide open.
What
too.
is their dress
It
code
kind of
and what
smushed
is
them
appropriate?
down
Like,
quite a bit.
the culture has. I mean, I hate wearing bras. I hate it. And I wish that
It's not like your bras do much work. Boo. But they're bigger than you. They do more than you think.
They
Wah,
do.
wah.
But I personally don't see what was wrong.
No,
with
they're
it.
fully covered.
What is their policy? What was the reason? If it was because of the strings and they were worried about those getting caught or whatever,
And then
that's one thing.
when they've been around for a long time, and in the 50s when those girls had those big bazooka tits, like pointy, I'm sure some people probably thought, hey, don't point those things, you're gonna put an eye out with them.
And it's a family park.
Swimsuit tops are allowed when
But
worn
women's
with
breasts
other
are not
appropriate.
pointy like they used
So
to
you
be,
can wear a swimsuit top in Disneyland.
but not that.
but not that.
Okay, let's see here. Example of unacceptable attire: clothing displaying offensive messaging and language.
Of course.
That I
Fuck
get.
that.
It's
Adult costumes that can be viewed as a costume. So you can't come dressing in like a theater quality Mickey Mouse and have
Right.
other people run up to you like you're a worker.
you can't
take money
distract
from
from the
them?
work. They
I
take
get that.
their costume characters very seriously.
Clothing
that.
made with offensive
Molly,
material,
did you used to be
i.e., transparent, like see-through.
is that true
Yeah.
that Molly was what's her name? Snow
Sleeping
White?
Beauty.
Snow White?
No, I would never pass there. They have to go through
No
classes and no.
Oh, did you try?
excessively
You weren't accepted?
torn.
No.
Nobody gives a fuck. Here we go. Clothing that exposes inappropriate body, such as string bikini tops, G-strings, bikini bottoms, etc.
But that's not what that was.
Guests wearing wedding attire are discouraged from entering the theme park.
Yeah, it'll snag on the ride.
So,
Big
wear shirts
long
and shoes.
train.
Swimsuit tops are allowed when worn with other appropriate clothing.
Yeah, like a
So-
little
And
shirt.
it's a private fucking park, so if they say they don't like it, you have to leave. That's
That's-
how it works.
I mean, that's true.
Will they give you your money back?
they'll let you buy a shirt. But
Will
if
they give
they're
you
not,
your money back if they throw you out of the park?
No,
That
fuck you.
$200 that you paid to get in?
Probably
no,
not.
because
They send you out of there. If they let you in dressed like that, then it's
they
it.
sent her out of the store in Disney World to go walk among the crowd, which was weird. So
Yeah,
that
she wasn't wearing the shirt when she
was
left
walking.
the store.
So it's like you can't shop at
It's
Disney
all a
World.
money grab.
Plus,
It is.
okay, here's another thing.
It's a money grab.
It's a money grab.
Hold on.
Fuck.
Here's another thing that you
Fuck
have to
Disney.
consider is that what if she just went in, purchased a shirt, and then filmed this as if they had done it?
Oh,
You
like we're
don't-
being tricked.
You don't know that she was actually dress coded. Maybe she's just trying to get a viral video out there and get people talking about
This
it.
is why
which
I
we
love
are.
you, babe. You always keep me grounded. We could be getting scammed
Yeah.
by a scammer.
Yeah,
know,
she
and
just
then
went
we're
into the shop,
promoting
bought
her
a T-shirt,
shit.
and went, "Oh, look, they made me buy this."
Yeah, but he said that they
Oh.
were doing it a lot, and people were actually
Well,
doing
right.
it to get free shirts,
But
and
you
then
don't
they
know
put a
if
stop
she's-
to it.
You didn't see
Maybe she tried to get dress coded and didn't.
right,
Who knows?
and then she just
Oh,
made it
like if
up.
they
I
looked
can't
at her-
believe anything on this show
Well, if they
anymore.
looked at her and
People
said,
will do anything for attention.
Look
Look.
at me spreading
Look.
misinformation. Maybe.
Tommy,
Damn it.
yeah,
I'm fucked.
You're sharing a story, and
your
we're
tits
discussing
just aren't
it.
that great. Put on a shirt.
Son of a bitch. Nipples. Here's a woman who's sexually attracted to planes and wants to marry a toy
Oh, God.
Boeing. You saw
I
this chick.
Saw this,
A toy Boeing? If you want to insert it
Well,
anywhere?
she can't.
but it's huge. But we've seen those guys with
Oh,
the
it looks like a
collections
pretty
of
cool
giant butt
toy.
plugs.
It's a cool toy. I'll give you that. That's fucking a cool looking toy. But that's
It is
that's
cool.
it now.
That belongs to a boy. Is that her? Is
Yeah.
that a
Sarah
boy?
Rodo refers
that's-
to the
that's her.
Boeing 737
She looks
as
like a
her
boy.
boyfriend.
Will stop.
Well, they have women that like married the Eiffel Tower or buildings and shit. Like,
How can you marry a building?
I don't know.
Like,
it's mental illness. I
What
think.
are you getting out of this relationship?
They
What is the
love
plane
me.
getting? Like, I don't understand
Here
how
you
you
go.
can marry an inanimate object.
Whoa, she's in black
Ooh.
lingerie, so you know it's time
Oh,
to fuck
penetrate.
that
Does she
plane.
have to
Yeah,
file
that-
joint taxes with the toy
Oh,
airplane?
he's got his wheels all up in her vagina.
I don't.
Yep.
I
She
don't.
named it Dickie too, so you know.
Did
Oh,
she? She did not.
Dickie.
Yep.
You are lying.
No, I'm not. She named
Oh,
it
I bet he's
Dickie.
got good thrusters.
Mm.
Yeah. Put them flaps down.
Slap me, Dickie. Oh God,
Hold on,
this is
I
just
gotta.
doing doggy with Dickie.
Yep, my plane
Oh,
is
my
called
goodness.
Dickie. Bam, bam,
Like-
bam, bam.
If that's your kink, fine. But
Fine,
with-
yeah.
what marrying an inanimate object to me is just, I don't understand.
Let's do
My mouth was super dry.
one
I couldn't
more.
talk.
I get it.
This one I had to look up. So it's the police were razzing each other, Maryland police. So if you complained or whatever, they built a coin called an I'm offended coin.
Oh, nice.
But
One of those.
The police did.
yeah, so they would hand it out. But now I got to check if Google's cool because it was on eBay. They took it off, but I saved the Google search from a certain time because they took the coin picture down. This is the only way I can show you not blurred out.
Wait, it depicts female genitalia on it.
You got that right. Okay, what are we doing here?
I'm offended. What is it?
Here we go. I found it. Okay.
Okay. Here
Let's stop sharing this.
we go. Oh.
I don't understand.
Here we go. I'll show you the coin. Where is it? It's right here. See it?
Uh-huh.
Bam. The big green.
It's a
These
green
pussies
coin?
can't take a pounding. It says I'm offended. And generation butt hurt. So the Maryland police made this thing for you to have.
Why did they think that that would be a good idea, or would go over well with anyone?
I'm not sure.
I think it's clever.
It's a new coin circulating.
It
I
doesn't
mean,
look like a coin though. It's green.
It's something that I might like buy on Amazon just to be funny, but
You can't use that in a work environment. You can
No.
give it to your buddy and call him a pussy, right?
right. But a police officer, I mean, he's an officer of the law. They're supposed to be just, protect and serve,
I
right?
think they just
Not,
passed it amongst them. I don't think they gave it to people.
I would hope not. Maybe someone just got one, and then again, you can't believe everything that there's another side to every story. I would hope that they're not actually passing these out to people
They're good
because that
guys.
is
Not all, but most are good guys, and they've got a tough job. And
No
they
one,
goof off a little bit, so be it.
I guess the guys hit it, but there is one that is like, don't be a dick coin. They have male genitalia that's just not available. No one's showing it. So they have a vagina and a dick coin.
what if it might be something that they just pass out around them
They
between
did, but
themselves?
some police officers thought it was directed at them. So now it's an
Oh,
investigation.
I'm offended. Well, give them an offended coin,
There
and
you
then
go.
don't
Now
be
you
a
earned your
dick.
coin. Are you offended you didn't?
Ugh, lighten up, Francis.
Oh, one last story. Fuck it. We got one last one. It's so short. But I know you love the Beatles so much.
Yes,
You love them.
I love them.
I know Ringo is your favorite.
What's-
No,
what are
he
you gonna do
wasn't.
to crush-
Anyone but Ringo?
What are you going to do to crush
Well,
Williams?
Ringo
dreams?
Anyone but Ringo.
is now a doctor, honorary doctorate at the music school. Dr. Ringo Starr.
Okay,
Honorary
good for him.
doctor?
Yeah, it's honorary, of course.
Fucking
Oh.
John Lennon has to die so Ringo Starr can live and become a fucking doctor.
What about
So
Paul?
he just did like a graduation speech and got a.
Paul
Honorary-
must have already had it, huh? Because
Well, they're all knighted, right? So he's like doctor, sir.
Would you choose doctor over? Or you choose Paul over Ringo to be a doctor? Of course, you would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't choose Ringo over Paul ever.
Well, what
I
about
don't-
it? He's like sir, doctor, uncle. He's got all these fucking titles. Ringo.
Sir, Doctor, Uncle Albert. We're so sorry if we caused you any pain. I love that song. You know that song?
Not at all.
It's a Beatles song.
Yep.
You know how
It's
it-
actually no, it's Paul
Do,
McCartney
do,
and Wings.
do. That one.
Yep.
So, but what is the point of an honorary doctorate? What can you do with it?
you can be called doctor.
Nah, it doesn't count. It's just
But
a
you-
little.
you
They
don't
put you
have-
in the graduation ceremony. You get a little. You get to dress up in your
Well, they
little
usually
outfit.
give it
You
to-
have a certificate. You're not a doctor.
Well,
I
it's
know they're not a
honorary.
doctor.
they give you like
but-
a grad, like he got it from a music school, so he got like a diploma.
Oh, okay.
Like you didn't have to go to college
You
because
got
you're
this.
already fucking
You've earned
better
it.
than everybody.
You
so
can't call yourself.
it's like
doctor,
testing
though.
out
It's
of a-
honorary.
yeah, it's
It's
testing out.
honorary. That's all.
I just think it's crazy that you could have a doctorate in literature and you call yourself a doctor.
Right.
And it's, to me,
I had
a doctor
college.
means that's someone, with a medical doctorate.
Okay, well, what about a doctor in physics or science?
I feel like the term is so just used because when you say you're going to the doctor,
It's like,
that's a
damn, this
medical
fucker won't
doctor.
leave college. We got to give him another goddamn degree.
But a
or something.
doctor of
I-
science?
I feel like it should
No.
have a different term. Like it shouldn't be a doctorate.
Doctor should be reserved for medicine.
Right.
Or what about a doctorate in divinity school?
Because right now I'm
No.
I'm
The
gonna
good Reverend Doctor.
hey, well,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go see my doctor later today.
Sir Reverend Dr. Uncle Ringo Starr.
Right? Like who would you assume that I was going to see? Like a medical doctor, right? You're
If
not
you
gonna
say I'm
assume
going to see
that
the
I'm going
doctor.
to see my friend who's a doctorate in literature.
Well, unless you went doctor, you did in quotation.
Well, but they're
I
not
did that.
doctors because they have a doctorate. They are allowed to be called doctor.
And it's not Uncle Dr. Sir Ringo Starr. It's George Starkey is Ringo's real name. Did you know that?
So when you get an honorary degree, does he have it made out to George Starkey or Ringo Starr?
Well, what's his real name?
I know Stevie Wonder's not blind.
We can feel it.
I saw him catch a
all
falling microphone stand.
over.
Stevie Wonder.
You know George W. Bush waved to him. Look, it's Stevie Wonder. That actually happened.
Will's not even going to comment on the fact that you just said he's not blind.
I know. I heard him say that I saw him catch a microphone, and I
You
just
want to
kinda,
see it?
Seriously, maybe he heard it. He's got the senses.
We'll
Well,
end with this
They
one.
do have
You think he's
heightened.
faking his blindness?
I think he's faking his blindness.
Or you think he can see shadows? Maybe.
You explain this to me from a blind man who's not fucking Daredevil or in a comic book.
Did he knock it though, and then just reflex went to catch it?
Here we go. And knocks the mic stand over. Stevie Wonder's got it. See it?
Yeah.
There he goes. Knocks it. Stevie caught it. Leaned over and caught it.
No, it had to do.
Watch. Bam, Stevie Wonder. He says, "Hoop, gotcha, buddy." How do you know to catch that?
Unless he was going for like a.
Paul McCartney knocks this over and he says, "Oop, I gotcha." He didn't like
That seemed way too smooth.
Na,
Like it
na,
had.
na,
has a little bit of
hey,
eyesight. It looks
choo,
like.
choo, choo. I think he felt it go by.
He might
because
be
it
able
kind
to.
of brushed up against him.
He might be able to see shadows. Like if you can be legally blind and still be able.
He's
to see
legally
some
blind, but he
things.
can see shit.
You know what? If he could see shadows, I would call myself Stevie Shadows, man. instead
If
of
all he
Stevie
can
Wonder.
see is shadows, no matter what, his talent is
If
impressive.
all you can see is shadows, then all you can see is black. That's all you see, right? Is shadow.
Well, just shades of black.
But you don't even know.
How's it that black is black?
Well, but you can be in a
I
dark
want
room.
my baby back. You know
This
that
guy
song?
is fucking singing so much today.
He's
What
in
is
a-
up
Black is
with
singing.
black. Go ahead.
We
But
gotta-
you can see shadows, like in a dark room. You can see like there's different.
Not if all you
There
can
are
see is
different
shadows.
shades of black. You know that.
There's shadow, and then there's another shadow, and then there's a lighter shadow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, so he can see.
Unless it's pitch black, then it's all black.
you've been in dark rooms. You know what I'm talking about. You're just being difficult.
I'm not being
You've
difficult.
been in dark rooms
if you can
developing.
only see shadow, then you can't see
you
anything.
can see movement if you see shadow. That's the
You
thing.
can
but
sense
then
the
there's some
movement.
sort of light.
Listen, I just think that was a coincidence. I don't think he saw the thing. He didn't.
You
care.
know-
He just leaned over for no fucking
No,
reason.
what happened-
Snatched up a fallen microphone and set it back where it goes.
Maybe he heard it clink over, and then he's like, "Oh!" And then the other dude really caught it behind him.
You think
and
he
kind
heard
of
shit
pushed it up
when
into his
everybody's
hand.
clapping, singing, he heard a.
He
micro-
could have felt it go by, man.
One of your senses goes away. The other ones are heightened. Who knows?
That's it. He
think
smelt it. He smelt it falling.
I don't think he's. I mean, I don't think he's faking. He might have some like minimal vision. He's not faking.
See if it says if he's totally blind.
That would
Like
be.
I'm
Ray
looking.
Charles. What about Ray Charles? You gonna besmirch Ray Charles now?
He's not besmirching.
I never saw
anything.
Ray Charles do a fucking one-handed catch on a fallen microphone.
Yeah, but Ray Charles, man.
If you can only see shadows, he would have went with two-hand, but he said,
Come on.
"Fuck it, I'll one-hand this one.
Stevie Wonder.
No worry, I got it."
Stevie
Listen.
Wonder is smooth enough to have
Listen,
totally just
it's
done that.
No, you
Stevie-
make.
it's Stevie Wonder, motherfucker.
That's what I said.
It's making you wonder how he did it.
Yeah,
It's Stevie Wonder, man.
He did it because he saw it.
I wonder.
If you're trying to catch it and you're blind, you go with two hands and you clasp loosely like a blind person.
Why is that?
Because that's how you do it. You can't see what you're grabbing.
No,
I can see, and I would not have been able to catch that.
And
as
you
smooth
couldn't
as
have
he
made
did
the
it.
catch.
He did it
Yeah, that's
smooth
'cause
as hell.
you're
If you weren't looking for it,
uncoordinated.
if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't have. I mean,
You're a klutz. That's why
you wouldn't have seen
wouldn't.
him do it.
He was smooth.
He was smooth.
It's a coincidence, man. Hasn't that ever happened when you coincidentally caught something?
Oh, he was premature and kept in an incubator and high oxygen levels. He ended up with a known retinopathy of being a preemie.
Oh man.
Eye stops, the retinas get detached, causing blindness. This happens when abnormal. Yeah, the eyes didn't develop all the way and didn't get enough blood.
That's a shame.
Then pulls the retina out of position. He opened up. I was premature. Okay.
I wonder if he could someday get some kind of surgery that might be able to correct that. Wouldn't that be something? I mean, you ever see that when
I
they
think
show
there has to be something to work with. To
somebody who hasn't been
I don't
able
know.
to see colors and they've made some special glasses for a little kid
No.
and he puts them on and his mind is blown, or
they make glasses like that.
Yeah.
If you're colorblind, you can
Yeah.
get glasses.
Well, then how comes Stevie Wonder fucking beats me in darts all the time?
because you suck. You just point him in the direction of the dartboard and
He can hear a fucking bullseye from 10 feet.
Yeah, you sure can't hear nor see
Yeah,
a bullseye.
And you could just be like, "Wow, man, you were way off." He's like, "No, that was a bullseye. I heard it."
Did you ever play darts? Yeah.
Molly and I
You heard
played
it.
darts when I was dating another girl, and she was checking me out.
That was like one of the first times I met you. Yeah, and
Yeah, and we played
you were
darts
not
together.
single, but we were hanging out
Do
with
you
a group
throw
of
it like
friends.
this or do you flip it? Like
I
that?
lean really far, as
like
far
like
as
you
I
could
can lean.
almost put it in.
Almost put it in, and then I fucking bullseye every time, or triple 20, depending on how bad I want to
I'm
beat
not
you.
much of a. I haven't played
Bar
much.
game
Nah,
guy.
Nah, I don't like hanging out in bars. It's sleazy.
You could
hanging
play.
out with
You could
those
have a
people.
dartboard at your house and play
Foosball,
darts.
darts, shooting pool. Nah.
That's what someone says that's not good at doing any
No,
of those
when I
things
was,
and is-
hey, we'll talk to Zophar and Coltrane. When I was in Greece, we was all good pool shooters because we had a pool
Not
table
with
there.
your
that we could play all
eyesight,
the
right?
time. No, man, I was 20
You
years
catch about
old
as
then.
good as
ask
Stevie
so
Wonder.
far. I'm good
20.
at pool.
I was 20. I wasn't even wearing glasses full time.
No,
He probably won't remember 40 years. No, I just wear them like if I needed them, and I didn't go out and wear them.
okay. Zophar, we're gonna get Zophar next time. Hey, Molly,
We are.
what should we do? Should wrap this fucking shit up.
We
Do a
should.
Tommy Breeden. It's his birthday weekend. Come on. Punch that
Do
button
Tom's-
in
I've
the
been-
ass.
I've been doing Tom's Read a lot. It's
Gee,
been the
it's the
most
fan
popular.
favorite.
It's just-
It is the fan favorite. It's fun to read. Listen up, chodes. Fuck that share button in the ass. Grab it by the hair. Nibble its ear. Smash it over and over again in its ass. We ain't done, fuckers. Do you shop at Amazon? Then use the back door through our
I think
website
Molly's gonna give you
and fuck
some
your
anal
shopping in the ass.
for your birthday.
www.offtherailstm.com.
Anal for your
Click
birthday.
the Amazon link and butt fuck away.
And remember,
We ain't good enough.
nope.